Way 37 deals with determining what type of element something is based off its location on the periodic table. If you recall, there's a staircase that divides the periodic table into two sides, left and right. Everything to the left of the staircase is considered a metal. The only exception is hydrogen, which is considered a nonmetal. So for example, calcium, scandium, titanium, these are all examples of metals. Everything to the right of the staircase is considered a nonmetal. So for example, oxygen, sulfur, fluorine, chlorine. Everything in group 18 is considered a noble gas. What makes the noble gases so special is they are, first of all, gases, and they're considered inert, meaning they don't react with any other element usually because they have a full outer shell of electrons. Everything that touches the staircase written in blue, with the exception of aluminum, is considered a metalloid. And these exhibit properties of both metals and nonmetals. So let's try some problems, keeping in mind that these are where elements are located, and based off this location, we can determine what type of element we're talking about. The only important thing here is that group 18 is considered a noble gas. Which list represents the classification of the elements nitrogen, neon, magnesium, and silicon, respectively? So this question is asking you to classify what types of elements these are. If you don't already know the symbols for these elements, you can use table S to look up the symbols and then refer to your periodic table, and knowing the location of metals, nonmetals, and metalloids, as well as noble gases, you can determine what type of elements these are. Okay, nitrogen is to the right of the staircase, making it a nonmetal. Neon is in group 18, and it's a noble gas. Magnesium is to the left, and therefore it's a metal. Silicon touches the staircase and is considered a metalloid. Which list of elements contains a metal, a metalloid, and a nonmetal? Okay, if you said answer choice 1, you got it correct. Silver is to the left, silicon is touching, and iodine is to the right. Which list of elements consists of metal, a metalloid, and a noble gas? You said answer choice 3, you got it correct. Sodium, silicon, and argon. Sodium is a metal, silicon is a metalloid, and argon is a noble gas. Base your answer to the question on the information below and on your knowledge of chemistry. Elements with an atomic number greater than 92 can be artificially produced in nuclear reactions by bombarding naturally occurring nuclide with a different nuclide. One of these elements is Roentgenium. The equation below represents a nuclear reaction that produces Rg272. Bi209 plus nickel 604 produces Roentgenium 272 plus a neutron. Notice that when I read nuclides, you read the element followed by its mass. Based on the periodic table, classify the element produced by this nuclear reaction as a metal, metalloid, nonmetal, or noble gas. Okay, based off its location, you should have said that Rg is a metal, primarily because it's to the left of the staircase. So if all you have to do is say this, and you would have gotten the answer correct. Notice that all this other information was extraneous, and you didn't really need to know it. All you need to know was the equation to classify Roentgenium. At STP, which substance has metallic bonding? You've probably guessed that when we're talking about something undergoing metallic bonding, it means that it is a metal. Therefore, it is silver, primarily because it's to the left of the staircase. But you might remember that silver is also a metal. At STP, which element is a good conductor of electricity? For this problem, this is asking you to apply your knowledge about metals in order to determine which is a good conductor of electricity. So here we have to identify the metal in this case, which is answer choice 3. Okay, when it comes to elements and what type they are, please note that everything to the left of the staircase is considered a metal with the exception of hydrogen. Everything touching the staircase, except for aluminum, is considered a metalloid. Everything to the right of the staircase is a nonmetal. And everything in group 18, the last column of the periodic table, is considered a noble gas. If you keep that in mind, these problems will prove to be quite easy. Hopefully this was helpful, and thank you for watching.